Welcome back to Ocarina of Time. We were entering the first dungeon last time, and we're actually going to do it this time. We're inside the Deku Tree, which is surprisingly hollow for something that can talk.
Where's Keith?
He's old, you know, he doesn't have teeth.
Actually, you know, from what I can gather, you say it's surprisingly hollow, but if we were to actually think about what's killing him, I would actually guess that the monsters are eating out the inside of him.
No, I understand that. I'm just saying surprisingly hollow because you wouldn't expect it to be hollow.
Where's the brain?
He's a tree.
Well, he has sentient thought.
It's magic. Ooh,
Ooh!
magic. Ooh.
A fun fact, by the way, it took me 10 years after this game was released to realize that the opening title theme is a remix of the Warp Whistle theme from Zelda 1.
Huh.
Which is also Mario 3.
Yeah.
Zelda 1 did it first.
Yeah.
Okay, Jesus Christ, I won't do it again.
Hey, she was worried for your safety. Most people don't jump off of high ledges like a Dumbfuck.
Well, those people aren't named Dumbfuck, are they?
Dumbfuck, warn me next time you decide to drop 30 feet.
And just so you know, there is a way to get up there, but it's very specific, and you're going to need the fairy slingshot anyway, so I'm not going to bother.
Talking about maneuvering away from
the Skulltulas, yes.
I think I may have attempted to do that once.
It's kind of a waste of time, to be honest,
like
because
I
it's
said,
faster just to get the slingshot anyway.
You're going to need the slingshot regardless, so...
Yep.
Unless someone found a way to kill Goma without the slingshot. Spoiler warning, the boss of this dungeon is Goma.
There's a boss in this dungeon?
Well, something must be killing him.
Yeah. I'm sure it can't be that big of a threat.
It's not much of a spoiler if you give us a name and then don't tell us what the boss is.
Goma's been in previous games.
Yeah, Goma was
Really?
in at least the first game. It was the spider that was incredibly anticlimactic, because it just walked back and forth
Oh.
and waited for us to shoot it.
Now, you see, here's the thing. I didn't know that thing even had a name. So, yes.
Well, you, at least,
I think
I hope...
Ocarina of Time was the first game to actually give us boss subtitles.
Yeah.
Yep.
Although you should have at least known Manhandla was a boss name. Best boss name ever.
Yeah, we weren't pulling that out of our ass. That is the actual name for the boss.
Manhandla.
Manhandla.
But he isn't in this game, so Ryan can't get manhandled.
Actually, does Manhandla ever make a return?
I don't think so.
I'm going to do a quick search.
To Zelda Wiki.
Diddly diddly doo.
There's a wiki for, like, every game series ever.
Now, I could
And
use that
mostly
platform to get
They're all
across.
mostly shit.
Well, some are better than others. Like the Shin Megami Tensei
if it-
wiki is pretty okay.
Yes. If it's a game series with a dedicated fan base, the wiki is bound to be awesome.
Now, that platform falls if you jump on it, so you could get across here easily and have to use this slingshot to solve your way out, but I know it's going to happen, so I just jumped down.
Mm-hmm.
Manhandla has been in the first Legend of Zelda, obviously, BS Legend of Zelda, Oracle of Seasons, and Four Swords Adventures.
What's BS Legend of Zelda?
It's a Super Nintendo remake of Zelda that's not actually a remake, and it's really, really weird. I don't even know
It
what
was
it
for
is.
the satellite attachment for the Super Nintendo that was Japan only, I believe.
Yeah.
Oh, so...
So it doesn't fucking count as a zero mission of the game when it's only in Japan and requires some stupid attachment. Take that, YouTube commenters. Yeah. Can't see it, but I'm actually not giving you the middle finger because I like the view count going up.
It makes us more money.
You didn't even have to kill that one.
I felt like it.
Well, it gets you more seeds, doesn't it? So, you win
Seeds
out.
that he already had full of, so he's spending seeds to use seeds.
Look, these things shouldn't be inside the tree to begin with. They had it coming.
Pretty much, yeah.
How dare they exist?
Manual aiming can be a bit finicky in this
Ted,
game.
look at them.
They're skull spiders.
Somebody
spiders.
thinks it's adorable. Not me, but somebody.
Yeah, well, you know what else somebody out there thinks is adorable? Slitting their own wrists. So, yeah, that doesn't say a whole lot in their favor.
I bet they also like Slender Man.
These things are annoying, because they don't
God damn it.
actually do anything. Oh,
These things are really fucking annoying to kill on Skyward Sword.
Yeah.
Well, my first time.
Like everything in Skyward Sword, it takes too long to fucking kill everything because every enemy has to be a puzzle.
Failure!
Oh no, we have complained about
knees,
Skyward
ow.
Sword. Here comes.
Thank
the
you for that
hate
graceful jump cut, by the way.
What? I don't like Skyward Sword, John.
No, I'm saying that we mentioned something negative about a game people love. Here comes the hate mail.
Well, maybe they should learn to accept other people's
Accept
opinion
criticism.
because we can't.
Okay,
They should be able to instead.
Here's the thing, people, okay? It's okay to debate with people about their opinions. It's okay to disagree. It is not okay to call them, like, what's a good name that people generally call people who disagree with their opinions?
Bags.
Faggot, nerd, bitch,
Yeah.
hoe, dumbass, dumbfuck.
I've never heard someone call someone else a hoe for disagreeing with them.
I was never been called a hoe.
I was just.
Hey, do you like Link to the Past? No, you whore.
Yay, recovery heart.
There's a lot of hearts lying around. Is this where the Temple of Doom was recorded?
Now, if I remember, you're not going to bother trying to get the gold Skulltulate token things, are you?
Nope, I was just showing that it was there because overall they're incredibly useless. All you need to, there are 100 in the game, but you really only need to get 50.
That one's actually really annoying to get though, because it's just sort of standing in the middle of the air where you can't easily grab it.
It's easy
I think you're
enough.
supposed to get it
Easy
once you get the block out there, so that you can jump at it more easily.
Yeah, but you can kill it before then, so I spent about a minute trying to get it without much luck, and it was a little bit annoying.
This is
Yeah.
Master.
The order is Michael Jordan is the best. That's how I always remember it.
What does that have to do with 231?
23. Michael Jordan's number was 23. 23 is number 1. Michael Jordan is the best.
Oh, I see.
6 rings,
Wow.
man. 6 rings.
He's only got 5 fingers. Then there's just gonna be one on his other hand being very awkward and alone.
No, what he does is he doubles up a finger. Swag, man.
Well, I would suggest growing 6 fingers, but that could lead to an angry Spaniard trying to kill you, so not the best option.
Wait, I don't get it.
Go watch The Princess Bride, please.
How does it
No.
feel?
Why would I want to watch The Princess Bride?
It's hilarious!
How does it feel, Mr. Mass Effect Baldur's Gate reference man?
Shut up.
Slash Dragon Age.
Lots of
Legacy
people
of
like
Acclaimed.
BioWare games, just not the 4 people I'm talking to right now.
There's only 3 of us.
3, sorry.
Hi, Clement.
Where did you come from?
Aloha.
Canada.
No, that's where you edit in one of Clement's lines from an earlier playthrough.
Maybe, maybe not.
Hey, you can push a block, didn't you know, dumbfuck?
You can also.
And thus, Legacy of Kain Soul Reaver was born.
The A button is context sensitive. It's sensitive, to context.
Context.
This is half of Soul Reaver right here, sliding blocks around.
What does he
Mind you, Raziel can move the blocks quite a lot more quickly, but there are like 15,000 times more blocks in his game, so yeah.
Yeah. Deku Babas to kill.
Are they supposed to look like piranha plants,
I'm
or...
pretty sure, considering a lot of Mario and Zelda do share a lot of enemies. Looks at a lot, quote-unquote, Electro Goombas in Galaxy, which are totally not Octoroks.
Yeah.
Wait, they're called Electro Goombas?
Yeah,
You know,
they're blatantly
They could-
Octoroks, though.
they could very easily use the A button for the context sensitiveness of, you know, lighting the torch rather than making you run around in circles like a retard so that you can touch the tip to the flame. Just saying.
Could, but don't.
So
Hey, it's
why
like-
does the Skulltula even turn around and let you hit it soft?
Because it's a stupid enemy.
It's very
It's
primitive.
it's doing this the evil giant mutant spider equivalent of mooning you, and obviously you're gonna spank it to retaliate. So
It
Kiss
just
my
doesn't
ass, dumb fuck.
it doesn't even make sense from an evolutionary perspective. If you've evolved to grow a nice, hard, bony exoskeleton, why wouldn't you evolve to have that grow all
you
over
would
the
like
place?
you would like Skyward Sword then. First person.
Cue the Metal Gear theme.
Nope, we're back out. That was fast. Now we're back in this big room.
Why is that even there?
I wonder if we're supposed to go down it.
Ryan, go down the hole.
But it's disgusting.
Well,
Yeah,
get over it.
even
You're
know
a
where the hell
hero.
this thing- even know where
Wow.
this thing goes.
2 references I don't get in a single part. You guys are fucking with me on purpose, aren't you?
Indeed. So how's that Legacy of Kain?
I got my Dazzle to work. Now I just need to find some software that can run it.
Sorry, I fell asleep there.
Jigglypuff, jiggly puff puff.
No, it was saying poo 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 poo.
Foo 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 foo. I would sing, but I'm not in the mood.
Where's Amanda when you need her?
We're only at part
Probably
2, we're
online.
already dropping the random sequiturs.
You know, Link could have just, you know, touched the torch to the web, but no, that wasn't bad enough for him. So he had to roll with the torch in his hand
Of course.
to light the thing.
There's a difference between badass and just fucking stupid.
Michael Jordan is Tibestus.
Larry Bird.
Fuck you, Bostonite.
It's so
So much-
annoying that I'm going to tell you my boss's secret weakness. What?
Zelda enemies' brains work in weird ways.
Well, when it's
Well, this
made
is-
out of chlorophyll, I wouldn't be surprised.
Alright, so
You
boss
know,
rubes.
you guys need to smoke some shit to get high. We're just naturally that way.
And
Oh.
we shit out hearts.
We are made of grass.
What do you even do? You're just a plant thing.
Photosynthesis.
We're supposed to look up to see the boss, but
I'm not
we're
far enough in the room,
right,
apparently.
So it looks like we're head bopping to something.
Da, 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 da,
Drop
da,
the
da.
beat.
Boom.
Wump, 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 wump.
Does anything happen if you don't trigger the scene?
You just
You run
get
around
stuck
in circles.
Yep.
Yeah, I was actually going to
So-
ask, can you get the preemptive?
No.
I was about to ask if the boss got the preemptive.
Nope.
Why
At least
does
I don't think
Gomez Eye have a division sign in it?
so. Pro tip, take out the Deku sticks and jump slash. It does more damage than your
Legend
sword
of
does.
Zelda's fun with numbers.
Because sticks are better than swords.
In this
well, the
instance,
sword
yes.
is made of aluminum foil. I mean, it can paper cut things, but you know, that's about it.
Thunk, I don't know how it hit, but sure. And jump slash and it's dead.
That
It
was
is a pretty cool looking
anticlimactic.
boss. It is a pretty cool looking boss model by N64 standards.
Yeah. It
Early
is.
N64, it's pretty good looking, and I do like the death effect it has here. It's like what the Final Fantasy boss deaths would look like if they were in 3D.
I do like also the death theme.
Yep. You got a heart container.
Because I noticed that every other 3D Zelda game after this would have their own like boss defeated theme, but I don't know. Ocarina of Time's just stuck with me more than the rest.
Yeah.
Wind Waker's was okay as well.
This is still my favorite, though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, definitely.
What's this? Something about Ocarina of Time being your favorite aspect of a Zelda series? You don't say.
I like that. Well, I'll say time and time again that I think Link to the Past is a better game, but I'm not saying Ocarina of Time's terrible by comparison.
Well, I was referring more to Ryan than you, but okay.
Best Zelda game.
Alright, and here we find out that the Deku Tree would have died anyway, so we essentially wasted our time with more tutorial.
We had to
Hey, we got a piece of
prove
art.
ourselves.
Here's a question that I want to ask, because Ryan's made clear that he doesn't like Link to the Past or any other old
No,
school
I
Zelda.
I
for
like
that.
A Link to the Past well
No,
enough.
no,
I
no,
just
hold
don't
on.
like
Hold
top-down
on.
games.
I didn't finish my sentence.
Fine.
I said because of the over-the-top perspective. If Link to the Past was 3D,
It'd be this game.
well, no, I'm just saying, Link to the Past, God, I guess that is not Ocarina of Time, is it?
If a Link to the Past were 3D and didn't become Ocarina of Time, it would be incredibly awkward to fight anything.
Yeah. There are some nitpicks about A Link to the Past that I can't say about it. I just don't like top-down combat, and I like the combat in this game better.
I kind of wish Ocarina of Time had the Pegasus boots, though, to be honest.
Yeah.
That's actually why I'm really glad Majora's Mask brought the bunny hood.
Mm-hmm.
It's the cutscene that everyone except me was bitching about for, like, the last...
Now the rain is flowing up, and now it's falling back down. Now it's up again.
Consistency be damned.
Indeed. I just think A Link to During Time does technically have a better story because you actually get to know characters, and in A Link to the Past, you have to save the 7 maidens again, kind of doing the same. I know technically as far as what the actual plot is, you're just getting MacGuffins and maidens and stuff, but at least you get to know the people in this game because they actually take part in the story.
Have
and A Link
interactions with them.
Yeah, in Link to the Past, it's just, you have to go save the 7 maidens, go finish a dungeon, one gives you like a hint of advice and then leaves never to be seen again.
I will
They
give
just have
Ocarina of
they just have no
Time
active
the
part in the
credit
game.
for being a relatively simple story, but it's a relatively simple story overall, but I give it credit for at least trying to up the scale. Later Zelda games like Twilight Princess, and from what I can tell about Skyward Sword, that you really do it needs a better plot than what it's got so far.
It needs a better
It's trying to
plot and
do
better
too much
direction.
with too little.
Well, no, they're trying to do too much and not updating their development standpoints around it. It's like, we want to put a real story in a Zelda game, quote, bringing it to Skyward Sword, but we're not going to put voice acting in the game, nor are we going to, really push the hardware graphically. No, we're going to make everything, really low res and make trees out of 2D objects and stuff. It's like...
And then cel-shade it to cover it up as best we can.
Well, I still think Skyward Sword is a good-looking game.
It's good enough, but to be honest, I still find Twilight Princess a bit more pleasing to the eye. Mostly due to how lazy a lot of the, the textures and animations are in Skyward Sword.
I think Wind Waker is the best one besides...
Of the 3, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it's the first one released. What the sense make?
Oh, I said it.
I think that Wind Waker has the best visual style out of all the Zelda games, in my opinion. I mean, the models look a little weird just because they're different from every other Zelda game, but I think that the art style works better than every other Zelda game. Even this one.
Boo hiss. Dumbfuck, now go to Hyrule Castle. Now, there thou surely meet the plot title.
I don't even, because his mouth is constantly open, and I just gotta be like, no!
So the Deku Tree is now dead. The only invitation to his funeral was sent to Wispy Woods, but he couldn't come either because he's a tree.
We got the plot MacGuffin.
Our first pendant, spiritual stone.
At least these actually have a purpose, unlike the pendants which you get just because the game tells you to.
You get these just because the game
At least these open a door.
Yeah, well, you use the pendants to power up the Master Sword.
But they don't
do the
really
same
do
fucking
anything.
thing.
No. You use the pendants to gain access to the Master Sword.
And you use these to gain access to the
Well,
Master
there's
Sword.
no real reason to get the pendants, so there's nothing really stopping you. Other than, cutscene scripting.
You need the pendants to have the power to lift the Master Sword.
Oh, bullshit.
It's the same. Well, the point is that I don't get your point that these are more plot relevant than those, because
At least these open a door. The pendants do nothing.
the pendants. It's a sword in the stone sort of thing, where the pendants show that you've proved your worth to gain access to the magical sword of magic and shit. It's the same fucking concept. Ocarina of Time just adds another layer of tedium to the mix.
Bullshit.
Now you have to open a door.
So we have established once again that almost every Zelda game except the second one is pretty much the same thing as all the other Zelda games except the second one, only with a slightly different plot and some slightly evolved combat mechanics and stuff.
Yep.
So we have learned nothing.
I guess so.
Nothing that we did not already know. We have successfully wasted our viewers' time.